Greetings, people of the internet! I am Lucha Man! And welcome to Lucha Man Reviews! On today's episode, I am reviewing the 5-part series of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. Genndy Tartakovsky, as you know, is the man. First, he gave us Dexters Laboratory. Then he gave us Samurai Jack. And now, what is Primal? Well, it takes place long ago in a distant land. Sounds familiar on the opening. No. Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal takes place back in prehistoric times, with cave people and dinosaurs actually all interacting together at the same time. Holy smokes! So yeah, they had it was a 5-night, week-long event, and at the end of the event, it said it's now going to be Saturdays at 10:30. So I'm wondering if there's going to be more than just these 5 episodes, or if they're just going to rerun them for a while. Because, wow! I mean, just wow! This show, yeah, Primal is a good title, but I'd say either brutal or savage would also cover it. Like I said, it takes place in the prehistoric caveman era, and here's what: there is no spoken dialogue. There's just or all these other noises, but no actual language. It can all just be, yeah, it's all just roars and grunts and yelling. The main protagonists of the series are 2 characters, Spear and Fang. Fang is a dinosaur, and Spear is a caveman. Oh man. So yeah, it is. So okay, so the art style of the show, it does have the outlines like you do see for a typical cartoon, even though it is a Genndy Tartakovsky. Yeah, so started with outlines for Dexters Lab, we then got no outlines for Samurai Jack, and now we're back to the outlines. So I can understand is what, even though it doesn't have the Samurai Jack look entirely, it does have a partial look to it, and the way the art direction is, the style, the camera work. Yeah, it definitely does have his, you can definitely tell it's Genndy Tartakovsky. Also, since there's no spoken dialogue, the story, the narrative is heavily focused on just visuals and series of events. So yeah. Like, there are some episodes of Samurai Jack where there is very little dialogue. In fact, I think there's been like a few episodes of Dexters Lab where several aspects happen without any dialogue happening. So yeah, it's his work, you can tell. Everything looks amazing, there's great detail, but holy smokes, it is violent. Yeah, seriously, this show, it does not pull its punches. Like, you see a spear land in someone, you see the blood. You see a limb get ripped off, you see the blood, the bone, the muscle, you see the insides. Yeah, So while it is really well done, really well animated, this is definitely not aimed at a younger audience. This is definitely aimed at the older audience. Let's see. Well, yeah, while all the cave people are walking around wearing the basic furs and stuff, there is no... Let's see. Yeah, the caveman, he is wearing the loincloth thing, but yeah, so there is none of the full frontal, full rear nudity. Everything is censored in that aspect, but yeah, like I said, there's violence, there's blood, there's gore, and holy smokes. It does depict what it would be like for early humans. There were 5 stories in all, like the origin of how this all started. Spear and Fang working together, and then like the last 3 stories were different locations, different environments, interacting with different elements of said environments. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, how else would this continue to drag on, especially after how things ended in the 5th episode? Or was this just a 5-part series that we don't get any more? It's good to check out, but be wary, because like I said, it gets very intense in several spots. I give Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal a solid 9 out of 10. If I could just describe it, it's like you have Dexter's Lab, and then you have Dexter's Lab, you have Samurai Jack, and then you had like alright, let's see. You have Dexter's Lab, you have the first 4 seasons of Samurai Jack. Then you had Samurai Jack the final season, where things were starting to get intense and there was actually blood involved. This is where if Genndy Tartakovsky was fully realizing, I want to do full-scale violence, I want to do full blood, full gore. So yeah, the violence has been upticking slowly. So the question is, what's going to be his next project after this? Who knows? But still, it's worth giving it a shot if you're a fan of his work, and also if you like let's see, oh man. Okay, I describe it like a Conan the Barbarian sort of thing. Also, maybe like think of the first 2 or 3 seasons of the Adventure Brothers, where you see Brock Sampson going full ballistic crazy on anyone that has dared to tick him off. Looking at the caveman, he does have some aspects of Samurai Jack in the facial expressions and actions and the thought process of doing a few things. But yeah, the violence, it does get into the area of, it'd be like watching, it's like watching Super Jail, only with a higher level of quality of animation. Alright, that's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Until next time, this has been Lucha Man for Lucha Man Review, saying thank you very much, and as always, have a nice day.